Hello, welcome to Charlie's Voyages. So today we're going to talk about pain management. I have a disorder, as I told you in one of my prior videos, that's called fibromyalgia. So because again, I can't say you, I have to say me. When the cancer came, my pain went to all types of crazy levels. I was working for Wayne County Sheriff Department in Detroit, Michigan, and I had a neurologist, Dr. Mangalit, absolutely fabulous. I don't know if he's still practicing, but if he is, he works for Wyandotte he works for, what is it called? Wyandotte Hospital in Wyandotte, Michigan. But he's absolutely great. So he diagnosed me, and I was taking two Darvocets 3 times a day, and I can't remember the dosage of the Darvocets, and it wasn't doing a thing. So finally, I just had to tell him. I said, "Well, look, the pain medicine's not working," and I told him I'm taking 2 pills 3 times a day. He said, "Oh, you can't do that." He said, "Oh, no, 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 no." He said, "It's time for you to retire." He said, "You can't work like that." And I did not want to retire, so I was trying to go part-time because I've seen the county do things for people. They could work for home, but I didn't have that kind of clout. Now, I had some great bosses in the past who probably would have looked out for me, but at the present, I didn't have that kind of boss. I had a boss who harassed me. She did. She knows she did. But that's okay. I got love for her. However, I had to leave work. So I fought the county for like 3 years for my right to work part-time. And at the end, it was either, live or die, because, that's what I heard God say. Either you're going to keep fighting them or you're going to live. But I did get a right to sue. However, it was just too much work. It was causing me too much pain to even, go through the process, because I was fighting the cancer. So fight the cancer or fight the county. So I chose fight the cancer and live, because I believed that I was supposed to be here for a reason. So when you get the cancer, and I hope you don't get it, but if you do, and you're going through the chemotherapy, if you take radiation, the radiation made my pain worse. The chemotherapy made me tired, exhausted. It increased the pain. However, what you have to do is you have to talk to your doctor. Now, they do have booklets. If you go see your patient navigator, I love patient navigators. I would love to be a patient navigator. I think I am inadvertently, inside my head, I'm a patient navigator. But there's this book called Pain Control. I don't know if you can see it, but it is from the National Cancer Institute. You can even call the National Cancer Institute, and they will mail you booklets like these. And then also it's chemotherapy in you. You will need somebody to read them to you, because you might be too exhausted to. Now, also naturopathically, and I would suggest you do this get some ginger and turmeric powder, or you can get the root. The root is better, and you make a tea out of it. So what I would do is I would give me some hot water in a cup. I would always use like spring water, or distilled water is better. But I would, heat it up in a pot, and then I would take a teaspoon of each and put it in a cup. And I still do that because it does help. I need to be a little bit more faithful to it. But however, and I would always put a little lemon juice in there, because I love fresh lemon water. Fresh lemon water really does help calm you down. It's just beautiful. And it's a great alkaline. A lot of people think it's acidic, but it's not. It alkalines you. But if you get a lime, it's better. However, just drink it, and it does help with the pain. So, again, my pain came from emotions. Because think about it. When you're sad, or if you feel lonely, or you're depressed, or, depression, to what I saw depression to be, is it's just a bunch of stuff stacked on top of each other, emotion and your emotions that you haven't dealt with. Even it could be like, well, I need to pay rent, I need to pay my car note, I need to go to the store, my daughter needs this, or my son needs that, or my mom needs this, or whatever. It's a bunch of just stuff stacked on top of each other that you haven't dealt with. But if you take one thing at a time, the thing that you see the loudest, if you just deal with that one thing, and I believe too is fear keeping us like this, locked in, and it causes depression. So that's just my view. I'm not a doctor. I'm a doctor of life. I've studied people and I've studied life. And I've studied myself. So I am the doctor of me. And I let other doctors come in as I trust them to give me their science. And we work together integratively. But personally, I really believe pain comes from what you hear, goes down to your heart. See, ear, heart goes there, and then it does this little recycling thing, and then it gets inside of you, of your skin, your organs, and because see, remember, your organs are a body. They're members of your body. So what I'm saying is, speak positive things to your emotions. Say, you know what, organ, heart, I love you so much. Oh, stomach, stop growling. I love you so much. You take care of me, and just speak to your colon, speak to your skin, give yourself some attention. That's what I'm learning to do. And I'm telling you, it's a process, because I forget that the only way that she's going to live is through this. Anyway, Pain Management 101. Thanks for joining me. Peace, love, and soul.